In every shadow, a story whispers. In every abandoned place, echoes of the past linger, waiting to be uncovered. And we are here to listen and uncover the truth.
They call it the Mother Road, a stretch of highway that carried dreamers, drifters, and lost souls from Chicago to Los Angeles. But Route 66 is more than just history. It's haunted, it's cursed, and for those who dare to travel it after dark, it's home to creatures that shouldn't exist. In the deserts of New Mexico, livestock are found bloodless, their bodies left untouched, victims of the chupacabra. In the backwoods of Missouri, something massive, hairy, and foul-smelling watches travelers from the trees, MoMo, the Missouri monster. And in the murky lakes of Oklahoma, swimmers vanish without a trace, dragged below by the long, slimy tentacles of the Oklahoma octopus. Urban legends, or something much more terrifying? The Oklahoma octopus. Along Route 66 in Oklahoma, some travelers whisper about a monstrous creature lurking in the state's lakes, most notably Lake Thunderbird, Lake Ulaga, and Lake Tenkiller. This cryptid, known as the Oklahoma octopus, is said to be an enormous, reddish-brown cephalopod-like creature with long, powerful tentacles. Though freshwater octopuses aren't scientifically documented, locals blame the creature for unexplained drownings and eerie encounters. Given that Route 66 passes through areas near these lakes, some legends claim weary travelers have glimpsed tentacle-like shadows beneath the water or heard strange sloshing noises near the shore at night. One of the most chilling stories tied to the Oklahoma octopus comes from a group of teenagers who went swimming in Lake Thunderbird in the late 1990s. According to local lore, they were enjoying a late-night dip when one of them suddenly vanished beneath the surface. The remaining friends searched frantically, thinking he had simply gone under. But after several minutes, panic set in. Just as they were about to swim to shore, one of them claimed to feel something thick and slimy wrap around his leg, before releasing him just as quickly. The next morning, the missing teen's body was found washed up near the shore, his skin covered in strange sucker-like marks. The autopsy listed drowning as the cause of death, but some whispered that the Oklahoma octopus had claimed another victim. Other reports from fishermen describe seeing long, snake-like appendages rising from the water at night, only to disappear beneath the surface before they can get a good look. While skeptics say it's just large catfish or submogs, believers insist something unnatural lurks in Oklahoma's lakes, watching, waiting. The Missouri MoMo, Missouri monster. Route 66 cuts through Missouri, where one of the state's most famous cryptids, MoMo, has been spotted near the town of Louisiana. MoMo is described as a large, hairy, ape-like creature with a terrible stench, glowing orange eyes, and a habit of lurking in the woods near roadsides. In the 1970s, a wave of sightings terrified local residents, and some even reported the creature attacking livestock. Travelers on Route 66 through Missouri have claimed to see shadowy figures darting between the trees, glowing eyes watching them from the darkness, and an overwhelming putrid odor, believed to be a sign that MoMo is nearby. In the summer of 1972, a family living near Star Hill, just off a Route 66 bypass near Louisiana MO, had a terrifying encounter with Missouri's infamous Bigfoot-like cryptid. The Harrison family, parents, 3 kids, and a dog, reported hearing strange, guttural growls at night for several weeks. They chalked it up to a bear or coyote, but on July 11th, their oldest son, Terry, saw something that changed their lives forever. As he played outside near the tree line, Terry claimed to see a massive, dark figure covered in shaggy fur with glowing orange eyes staring at him from the woods. Before he could react, the creature let out an ear-splitting scream. Terry ran inside, and moments later, the family's dog began barking furiously, only to go silent seconds later. When Mr. Harrison went out with a flashlight, he found the dog trembling under the porch, its fur standing on end. That same night, the family heard loud thumping on their walls, and the distinct smell of rotting meat filling the air. The next morning, they found strange 3-toed footprints in the dirt and large claw marks on their barn. Several other families in the area reported similar incidents, leading to a small wave of MoMo hysteria in Missouri. Despite the Missouri State Patrol investigating reports of a monster in the area, no explanation was ever given. To this day, some travelers claim to hear strange howls near the wooded sections of Route 66 in Missouri, or catch glimpses of glowing eyes peering at them from the darkness. The chupacabra is one of the most infamous cryptids in the Americas, known for draining livestock of their blood and leaving behind eerie, mutilated corpses. While the creature is most commonly associated with Puerto Rico, Mexico, and Texas, there have been numerous sightings along Route 66, particularly in the deserts of New Mexico and Arizona. In Gallup, New Mexico, a small town along Route 66, an entire flock of sheep was found completely drained of blood in the summer of 1975. A local rancher, Manuel Rojas, reported that he had checked on his animals the night before and everything was normal. However, the next morning, he found over a dozen of his sheep lying dead, each with 2 small puncture wounds on their necks. Strangely, there was no blood on the ground. It was as if something had sucked them dry. Fearing a wild animal attack, Rojas and a few other ranchers went on patrol the following nights. One evening, they spotted a strange dog-like creature with glowing red eyes lurking near the tree line. When they shined their flashlights on it, the creature let out a high-pitched screech and disappeared into the night. The attacks continued for weeks, and other farmers along Route 66 in New Mexico began reporting similar livestock deaths, blood drained, no tracks, no signs of struggle. Some claimed to hear strange clicking noises outside their homes at night, believed to be the eerie call of the chupacabra. To this day, ranchers in the area claim that something unnatural still prowls the desert, waiting for its next victim. Route 66 has always been a road of mystery, a highway stretching across endless miles of desert, forests, and forgotten towns. But for those who travel it after dark, it's something more, a place where shadows move just beyond the headlights, where the howls in the night aren't always from wolves, and where legends refuse to die. The chupacabra still lurks in the deserts of New Mexico, hunting under the cover of night. The Missouri monster watches from the trees, waiting for its next unsuspecting traveler. And somewhere, beneath the murky waters of an Oklahoma lake, something stirs. Are these stories just myths, or is there something real waiting in the darkness? The truth is out there, and sometimes it finds you first.